a game I used to play when I was very young. I mean, this game must be 30 years old. It's about taking over the galaxy. You run into other races, you build ships, you colonize planets, and you know, you discover new technologies. And it's one of my favorite games from when I was like 10 years old, and every now and then I still play it. So let's give it a shot. I'm gonna pick a new game. Quit to DOS. We're gonna make the galaxy size huge. Difficulty, last time I played average, so I'm gonna try hard. There's an impossible mode, which I've never been good at, but eventually I'll work my way up to that as well. Opponents 5, so there'll be 5 other races in this galaxy. Let's stay on hard here, and let's go. I'm gonna pick the Cylons. They're superior researchers, and I do like getting tech faster than the others more than anything. Humans are really good at diplomacy. They tend to get along with all other races, but I don't really care for that. These guys are gunners. I don't even know what that means. There's really no guns. These guys are immune to hostile planets, so you could eventually get the technology to take a hostile planet, but from the get they could live on toxic, radiated planets, whatever, which gives them an advantage to be able to colonize faster in the beginning, but it doesn't really help them with anything else. These guys, their population grows faster, but if they don't have the tech and they don't have the ability to colonize fast, that's kind of pointless. So I always pick the superior researchers because any one of these skills is researchable in this game. These guys are superior pilots, but probably 10-15% of the game is devoted to, you know, ships fighting each other, spaceships fighting. These guys increased worker production. Sometimes I use them because you just that also helps everything. If you're producing better, then you could also you know, build better, and if you build better, you'll have better research. These guys are good for defense of your planets, right? Other people come to attack, they have to drop troops, and so these guys are terrific ground fighters. These guys are better with factories. I guess it's a kind of like these ant people or whatever. And these guys are just really good spies. They could steal your technology. They could, you know, incite rebellions on your planets, things like that. Which I'm sure I played once or twice when I was younger, and it was just fun to mess with the other other races, but it really doesn't lead to victory. So I usually just pick these guys and go with blue. My name is Moose. Homeworld will be Earth. Boom. And I'm just gonna turn the music off because it's annoying. Alright, so you start with 1 colony ship and 2 scout ships. This is your home world. You could, right now they're building 2.2 factories a year, and you got to put in this much of your resources to keep it clean. Over time, though, this goes down with better tech. You know, you could build missile bases here. You could build ships here. So you see scout is set to 0, but if I move this like that, now I'll get 1 scout in 2 years. It's kind of hard to read, but you know, that's just the way this game was built. Very pixelated, naturally. And this is tech. How many research points? So I get 6 research points a year, and each type of tech has a certain amount of research points. And obviously this is aggregated through all the planets. So if I have 20 planets making 20 research points a year, you get 400 research points. And if a special type of gun is 800 research points, then it takes 2 years to develop that, 2 turns. This is the map. So I'm located in the, you know, the lower right quadrant here, and so I want to try to expand as much as I can here before I run into other races. So there's a green star. Green stars are moderately bright and have a wide range of planets. These guys usually have hostile planets, which I don't have the tech for that yet, and these usually red stars have poor planets, and these purple stars are rare and offer the greatest chance of finding rich planets. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send a scout there. It's going to take 5 turns for him to get there. They move 1 parsec per turn. I don't want to wait on colonizing. I need to colonize anything and everything I can. I'm going to send this other scout here. Let me just take a look at this map. So yeah, I'm gonna go there, there, and there. I want to explore this area, and I want to obviously explore this area up here, so. And obviously, the more factories I have, so right now I have about 41 factories, the more factories I can build. And at this point in the game, I think population max of this planet is 100, my main planet. So I think you're allowed 2 factories for every million people. So I'm allowed 200 factories because this is a population of 100 million. I do not want to colonize an ultra-poor planet. Resource points from these industries are cut to 1/3. So they produce 1/3 as many as another planet with the same amount of factories. I don't want to waste my first colony ship on that. I'll eventually colonize it, but not right now. No, it'll keep asking me if I want to colonize it. So this is a desert planet. It's fine. Not poor, not mineral poor, nothing. Population max is 30, which is low, but we could colonize that maybe. Let's see what happens when this gets the purple one. I'm going to go here next with the scout. I'm going to leave that there for one more turn. No. Yeah, and it'll just keep asking you if you want to colonize it. No. So there is no planet here at all. This is no habitable planet, so I'm just going to go here and colonize this. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to send this out too far. That's the other thing. I think I could only go 5 parsecs right now. I don't have the technology to go any further from my home world, so that is tundra, hostile environment. I do not have the ability to colonize tundra yet. Let's see what else I could explore. Too far, too far, too far, too far. And this is too far as well. That sucks. Oh, let's go there. It's another one, so I have 2 here. This one and this one right next to me with no habitable planets. And the problem with that is if I want to colonize this one, I really need to colonize this one, so I'm within range. Same thing here. If I want to colonize this or this, I'm not going to be in range without having a planet here. So I'm going to restart this game. It just really pigeonholes me. New game. Hard 5. Okay. Cylons. What do we do? Blue. And the color also just shows you, it kind of chooses what kind of ship shapes you have. That's all. So. Urch. Alright, let's see where we are. Okay, this is kind of good. We're kind of in a central location. It's bad because, you know, you get surrounded by enemies, but if I could try to take this portion, that's pretty good. So always send the colony ship to the one that's closest. These two have a +2 with their scout ships, so they can move 2 parsecs more than the colony ships can. So I think I'm limited to a parsec range of 4, but these guys are limited to 6, so. Perfect. You can name the planets. Hit next turn. That's a good one too. I want to build a colony ship. Oh, that's another good one. Look at that. So I need to colonize these as soon as possible. I don't have enough factories, so if I wanted to build a colony ship right now, let's go to colony. It would take me 15 years, which is ludicrous, and that's because I don't have enough factories yet, so. Oh my god. Auto. It's already running into other races, but that was a scout. So we know that these people exist around here somewhere. So I do want to definitely take up this space back here. Once you run into them, that's when they start, you know, stealing your tech or bombing your planets, right? So you kind of want to build up 5, 7 planets without running into anybody. Let's go here. You, let's go here. And let's see, I also want to transport some people to this new world, because people beget people. So this 5 will take forever to get to 55, unless I send some people here. So I'm going to send like 19 people, 19 million, that is. That's a hostile radiated world, so I can't use that. Not yet, at least. I don't have the tech for that yet. And this is livable, but it's mineral poor, which means that industries are halved. Meaning if, you know, I have the same amount of factories here as another planet, this will produce half as much, which I'll eventually colonize it, but it's not worth a colony ship at this point because they're so hard to get. So I probably will not be colonizing that anytime soon. Let's keep moving this way with the colony, with the scout ships. So, yep. So it has 16 factories on it. And you're allowed 2 factories for every 1,000,000 people. So this has 125 factories, building 7.5 a year. It gets to 200, and then I'll probably start building colony ships immediately. That's a nice ocean planet. Again, infernal, hostile, cannot colonize that one. So let's keep it moving. Can I go this far? No. No. Yeah, we could go this far. And let's go to this one next. Mineral rich, but it's inferno, so I don't have the tech to colonize this yet. But research points from industry are doubled. Resource points. So if you have as many factories as you do on another planet, you get twice as much production from here. So you definitely want to colonize this at some point. It is a very nerdy game. You know? I mean, they came up with this is Master of Orion. They came out with Master of Orion 2, 3, and I think they recently came out with 4. But this one is my favorite, the original one. Okay, so now we're at max. You see, I don't need to put all of this to finish up those factories. That should be enough. I could get 157 research points, or I could start building colony ships. It'll take 6 years. Let's build at least 1 colony ship, and then we'll start research. Okay, got a colony ship. And this was a beautiful planet, but the Borothes also came here, which tells me they're like here. And I'm not ready to run into them. I think I will start with... Oh, I didn't explore that one. I think I'll start with this. Oh, too far. Oh, too far. Mother... that's poor. I don't want that. This one is really good. Let's see if this is too far. Yep. Okay, so now I'm going to put my money into research. We go to tech here, and propulsion is what I want. I want to be able to do more parsecs. So I'm just going to put all my research points into that, and a little nerd scientist is going to come up now. Do you want this or this? I want this. So let's do this. All right, and then we also want nuclear engines. So this, right now, they move at 1 parsec at a time. This will allow me to move 2 parsecs per turn, so they go twice as fast, the ships. Let me do this real quick. This is just in the way here. Let's just move that off screen. Okay. So now that I have that tech, also I don't want to leave all my tech just on propulsion, so I'm going to move everything back. And next turn it should come up to me and ask me a bunch of... And so we could go here now? Yes. Make sure that's correct. Alright. So we're going to colonize this one. Where are you, buddy? Can't colonize that. I can colonize this. Let's see if I can go this far now. Yep. So these scout ships have +2 parsec extended, you know, fuel reserves. And the next colony ship that I design is going to have that as well. But the original colony ship the game starts with does not have that, so... Yeah, so this will let me know if an enemy ship is within 5 parsecs of my planet. That's pretty important. And then these are for spaceships. This one is like defense against missile attacks. This one is increases your weapon accuracy, which makes your weapons on your ships more impactful, but I don't plan on building any ships yet, so I'm going to go with this. Reduce industrial waste. About 40% of my resources are kept to keeping the planet clean. The planet's clean. This will lower it. This is also for spaceships, not a big deal, but you want to do as much force field as you can, because there's some good stuff in there, and they don't offer you new techs until you do whatever is on offer now. So this would allow me to control barren environment. There's levels. It's like barren, you know, tundra, and then like toxic, then inferno, then radiated. Really, you just want to get the radiated one, because if you could control radiated environment on your colony ships, you can control any type of toxic planet. So I don't really care if this is the lowest level. This eliminates 3 units of industrial waste for a cost of 1 BC. This allows your clean resource to go down as well, and this allows each planet to hold 10 million more people, which allows you to have 20 more factories and soldiers and all that stuff. So it increases the size. And this is only 110 research points, so I'll probably get this tech in a year. While this is 700, this might take a few years, so I'm going to click on this one. Hand lasers, good for ground defense. They're personal lasers that add 5 to your combat rolls, ground combat rolls. So, all right, that's a nice planet. And look, another Bulrathi ship there. So let's start building up some of these guys. Need some colony ships. Need massive expansion. And this almost reached its population max and its factory max, so yes, build a new colony, and we'll call this one 3rd. I like to number them just so I know somebody steals one of my planets, I know which one it is, how important it is to me. And we will send some people here, because you start with 2 and it increases like 10% a year, so it'll be like 2.2, then 2.4. But if you have 20, then you have 22, 24, and it moves a lot faster. So you want to send your guys whenever you can. Artifacts. So this is good. This doubles your research points. So if you use this planet just to do scientific research, it doubles your tech from there. So we definitely need to get that one. Oh, and it found death spores on that planet. Okay, cool. So we saw this one is radiated. Let's go this way. We see this planet? Yeah. And we see this planet? No. Yes. 4. Alright. I think that's the next one I'm going to colonize, is this one here. So you know what? Let's just put all of it into here. Yeah. And let's go to tech. So these light bulbs light up, and then once they're fully lit for like planetology, improved terraforming, then you know you get the research. But right now I have 0 research points because I'm using it all to build a colony ship here. None of these planets are doing any research right now. And I like the limited resource part of this game. You know, you kind of have to choose what to put your resources towards. And we're going to go here. But in the beginning, if you could expand peacefully, that's definitely the way to go. Okay, got 110 factory, 133 research. Great, let's go with that. You got some red ship coming out of nowhere too. Up there, so we don't want that. We want to colonize this planet as soon as possible because it just came here and this looks really nice. Yeah, 95 max, that's really good. It's a big planet. Sure. See, now we could go so I'm just going to jump right to control toxic, but this is 6,300 research points, right? Whereas this is 250. But I'm not going to build a new colony ship till I have control toxic environment. So I might just control the eco. Yeah, I think we're just going to go right for toxic. Did I explore this planet? Yes, this is Artifact. Ooh, I want that one too. So I also want one scout ship, one more scout ship. Yes. I think this is 4th, right? So now I'm up to 4 planets. New colony ship. We're gonna go for the artifact one. Where is the artifact one? Was that you? No. Is that you? Yes. That's a goodie. And then I don't need that many scouts. I just want one. It's good to put some money into research for a year. Okay. Then we're gonna go back, build some more colony ships. That's a dead planet up here. So where are you going? Okay. 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 So we're gonna go here next. And where's my other dude down here? What was this? Dead, hostile, Inferno, unexplored. What are you? Inferno. So we're gonna go this way. Okay, and like I said, I want to take over this whole region to the best of my ability before I run into any other races. Because they start to compete with you, bomb your new colonies for no reason. So, let's see how you're doing. Okay. See, and because I increased my population max from 55 to 65, they don't tell you you could have more factories. So you gotta manually do that, which is annoying sometimes. Same thing here. Obviously more factories make it easier to produce things, yada yada. Alright, so this is a new planet, population of 3. I'm gonna transfer like 30 people there. Next. Yeah, I'd like to build a new colony. Radiated rich. And the good thing is, unless there's those slimy race people, nobody else could colonize these until they get the tech. And me being the tech race, I get to it much faster. And then so that gives me a second level of expansion in the game at some point. What is this radiated? What is this? Ocean artifact. I'm going there. Okay. No habitable planets. And this guy is going here. Okay. And humans tend to be, in this game, they don't just like randomly bomb you and kill you for no reason. But we ran into this human. Let's see what he has so far. Yeah, so this game is played on hard. It makes no sense that they expanded this far. In reality, I mean, there's no way to have done this. I'm probably more advanced than them and don't have that many. So, but I guess I'm playing on hard, so that's what you would expect to be the case. Got a new colony ship. Alright, what planet is this? 2nd. Yeah, we'll keep that on research. That works for me. And I think this was a nice planet. And what is that? 6th, I think? Yeah. 6th and 7th. I'm not going to name the 6th. I'm just going to name it Artifact. Yeah, that works. So, yep. So we're going to send some guys here too. So let's explore down this way. And where are you at? You're going to explore more this way. There's another one here somewhere, right? Let's go. Let's see where this human territory is. They're not here yet, so let's explore these two up here. I don't think I explored these, yeah. You know what? Maybe I should just go 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do you first. Cool. So let's control this a little. I don't really care for weapons right now. I'm not building any spaceships. Deep space scanner is useful. Industrial waste. This force field I don't really care for right now. Planetology, control toxic environment is important. And obviously nuclear engines are important. So yes. I don't remember if this is 6th or 7th. I'm just going to make it 7th. I think the artifact planet was supposed to be 6th. Your race is pathetic and worthless in the light of the glories. Yeah, and so that's why I didn't want to colonize this planet, because it's right next to them. And they will start attacking me and trying to take my planet soon enough. And the thing is, when you go to war, it just really slows you down on every really avenue of this game. So, where are we at now? I have a colony ship here. What am I colonizing? I could colonize this poor planet, but... And that's the other thing, when they take one of your planets by force, you know, I mean, I already started coming this way. I might as well just see what else they got here. When they start taking your planets by force, they also steal some of your technology if they conquer one of your planets, which I don't want them having. So improved robotic controls 3 is very important. Right now I could have 2 factories per million population. Here I could have 3, so that adds 50% more production. So that's very important to me. Okay, hostile. So where are we? Is that robotic controls 3? So the only things that really, does this matter? It does, but it's not that important. Yep, okay. And I'm going to slow down my production of these because I don't even see any hospitable. This is desert arid. Why the hell did I not colonize this? Okay, no. Need to do that. This is a colony ship. God damn it. Yeah, he's going there. Bastard. And I really wanted to work my way down this side of the map, but all of these are toxic planets. Let's go here. Too far, yeah. Too far. Great. Oh no, this one isn't too far. Did I go here already though? Yeah, I did. Yep. Oh my god, I should have got this planet. I know it sounds petty, but you don't want him expanding into your territory. I'm sending this guy here anyway. Again, let's work on the tech. It's good to be able to move 3 parsecs a turn, but it's not necessary. I'm going to colonize that planet next. I'm going to keep the ship here so I remember. So I don't really need this right now. I'd still rather have robotic controls 3. What is planetology? Control toxic environment. And this construction one was kind of good. Okay, next. Yep. This lowers the cost of factory construction, so you can build factories faster, which also helps. Who the hell sent you here? Oh, I see. I was exploring with a colony ship like a retard. Alright. Created rich. Let's go here. We're already down here. Might as well Nope, nope. I do want to colonize this, but it's too far. Great. I'm gonna send this guy out here then next. Yes. Make this 6th. Alright, that's cool. They're nice so far. Wait, how many are here? 6. Let's send some people here. And send some people here. Let's see how you're doing, Betty. Are you still making? That's a good one. Perfect timing. I'm gonna send that there. So let's see this Sakura. Okay, so they have a pretty big portion. And then so you could actually talk to these races. So I'm gonna talk to these humans because they're usually nice. And you want to do something like form a trade agreement. Cool. I want to do a non-aggression. Oh, cool. So they adhere to a non-aggression pact, so they won't attack me or try to take any of my planets. Sometimes when you run into people, they just start taking your planets for no reason. So that's cool. Easy going. This guy's neutral. Let's see if we could pull the same shit with him. Cool. Let's give him 25 bucks. Propose a non-aggression pact. Yeah, they're not ready for that. They want to try to take my planets. But you know, you keep talking to them and then you try to become their friends and their allies, and when you're more powerful than them, you break the alliance and take their planets, but so these colony ships are kind of useless to me at this point. I think I've colonized everything I can. I guess I could colonize this poor planet. Let's go back. There's all different colored ships around here. You got the white and the yellow and the purple. These planets tend to be very rich if they're in like this purple gas cloud. But, you know, they would easily take it from me and take my technology. It's a vulnerability I'm not ready for, so I don't need any more of these colony ships. I'm going to design a new colony ship once I have this planetology. And then I was just going to Perfect. So now I could build 3 factories for every person, so that's 50%. Adding 25% of my resources towards building those factories. This is all ship technology for fighting, and I'm not ready for that anyway. Let's do improved space scanners. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this anyway. Let's see where they are. Oh, see, they colonized this planet. They're far over here, so either they're allies with these guys or these guys to be able to cross their space. So if you ally with somebody, you could cross their space as well. I'm pretty sure I have a colony ship going to that planet. Okay, what about here? There was a planet I wanted. Yeah, I don't have a colony ship for that. Okay. So we're going to build one. One last colony ship. So these old school games, this is how they would check if you didn't pirate the game, because it was so easy to pirate this game. Each game came with a book, and the book had ship names of each ship. It kind of looks like this. I don't know if you could see it. And it came in the back of the book that came with the game, and people would photocopy this and pass it around, and that's how you would kind of just like get around. So this ship name is the Panther. That's how you get around bootlegging. Very, very simple technology, you know? Yes, I believe this is 8th. We're gonna send some people there. See, and they already have warships, right? Which I don't. And these are the yellow people. The yellow people are Brolarathis, so I have a pretty neutral relationship with them. Alright, yeah, so for tech, we want to get rid of the computers. I don't care for these improved space scanners. I do want the toxicology. What is construction again? Industrial Tech 8. I guess that's kind of important. And propulsion is important. You know what, let's just do this first. Oh, we already have nuclear engines and sublet drives, okay. What am I making this colony ship for this planet? Alright. Alright, now we could go straight to this. This is unexplored. You know, this game is on hard because they already have nuclear engines on their planes, which I don't. But that's a great planet. No, we don't want to colonize that. We want to colonize this one. So let's move from here to here. No, actually, we're going to colonize this one. And we're going to build a new colony ship for this. I'm going to just name this Poor. We're going to send some people here. $110 factories. This is what, third? So you want to start making some missile bases at some point, especially planets on the outskirts, but yeah, 5 years for one missile base is still not good enough, so alright. Okay. And the next one would be control irradiated environment, but I don't really care for that. Soil enrichment. From increasing population growth. And raising the base planetary size by 20% one-time cost. Yeah, that's important. For this plus 30. So everything up here doesn't matter. This plus 30 matters, obviously negates this plus 20. This is negated by my ability to control toxic planets. So is this, so is this. And hence, this is good because it lowers waste. This is also good because it increases the planet sizes. So let's go with this first. Crazy. Yeah, let's do it. Also, I want, these guys are relaxed with me, so I want to give them some money here. And propose a non... Yep, so they want to attack me and I want to attack them. So I got a non-aggression with them and them. That means these red people aren't going to attack me, and these yellow people aren't going to attack me. So that's very important, especially since you see this little ship entering my airspace. I don't know what this green one is. This is the one race we haven't met yet, the Martians, I guess. But so far for hard, it's been pretty peaceful. I mean, I think this is 9th. Usually by now, they'd be trying to take my planets and or just bombing them, and this is 10th. Pretty full population. We'll send some here to these people. And where was 9th? Over here. How are you doing? Let's send 10 from here. And 10 from here. And 10 from here. Okay, and what are we working on now? So planetology, we got enhanced eco restoration, which is good. Weapons, don't care for yet. Propulsion, I do want to move 3 parsecs per turn when I make my next colony ship. Enhanced eco force fields, don't matter. Industrial tech 8, that's good. And improved space scanners don't matter yet either. I wonder if these guys already have toxic planet yet. Oh no. Okay, so they're just exploring, I think. And I'm going to want to explore these planets up here. I explored these already. See if this lets me go further now. Because I have this planet down here, so I should be able to get further down. I think I explored this one. Nope. Okay, perfect. Let's send him here. Let's send him here. Unexplored, unexplored, yeah, so we gotta get down here. See, they have a barren planet, which means they have some kind of tech ready to take toxic planets. 900, okay, 195 factories, yep, good. Let's see how much it costs to build a base. No, I'll just keep it on the research points for now. Reach its factories. Okay, that's good. Let's put a little bit more into terraforming. So you see that's moving up. All these planets are doing research. Yeah, I'm low. Why is there a colony ship here? I don't remember sending one there. What are the races again? The white ones are these guys, right? And they already have 13 planets. Yeah, they're expanding like crazy. And these are defense for ground attacks, battle suits, so. Cool. And what tech was I waiting on? Planetology. Yeah, I'm not waiting on anything. Oh, propulsion. Okay, let's do that. There's so many hostile planets, too, in this hard version. More than half of them are hostile. Makes it hard to colonize. Cool. I don't really think I need sublight drives. Yeah, it was a waste of time. I'm going to design a large ship. We want nuclear engines, reserve fuel tanks, so we can go further. Why won't it let me put a toxic colony base? There's not enough space. That's what it is. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Yeah. That's weird. Alright. So let me put the reserve fuel tanks, but that's fine. Build. And let's see if there's a planet around here that can build these. This doesn't even have its full factories yet. Let's pump them out of 2 planets for now. Yeah. See, so a lot less resources are. It was like up to here before to keep the planets clean. So are you guys? What is? Oh my God! These guys have tech to control these planets already. I guess that's hard mode for you. What kind of tech do I have for this? Planetology. Toxic. I don't think I have Inferno yet, or radiated. God damn it. Toxic. Okay, so we could do this one. I didn't realize how many of these were Inferno and radiated. My God. This is actually an important one. This lets me get closer to other planets down there, so let's do that instead. Of course it is. See, look, this guy's trying to see if I get there first, because that's where he's trying to go. We're sending somebody there, sending somebody here, or here, yeah, here. Baron, we're gonna go there next. Yeah, that's good. So I get a missile base every 6 years. What have you been up to? I need some tech from you. Alright. There's a planet down here. Yeah, I want this one. Yep, okay. So we do want to get more range, and I think next I'm gonna, what was going on in construction battle suits, okay, and next I'm gonna get control Inferno planets. If you can control that, you can control everything. Yeah, I have no weapons on that ship. Yeah, see, I gotta get this whole area before they do. Let's see what this says. Rated, okay. Yep, they colonized this one. Pretty sure this one is radiated, yeah. Let's just send them there for now. Alright, and stop making this kind of... Bro, you haven't even fully terraformed. Great, now I could go further. Let's do some Doralite armor. Yeah, fusion drives, that's good. Where are these Martians? Martians are green. I know. Oh, explains why there was that divot in humans. Okay. Let's go to tech here. Computers, not yet. Duralite armor is pretty important. I feel like I'm going to get attacked. Radiated environments is very important. I don't really need that too much. Okay. And now I can go that far. So here they convene for a high council to pick a leader. And if they do, and you don't accept, then they all fight with you. So abstaining votes is good. Yes, that's good. It's a stupid part of the game because if one leader gets 2/3 of majority, everybody has to accept, and if everybody accepts, then the game is over. It just ends the game. It's stupid. And if you don't accept, then you go to war with all 4 races, which also kind of ultimately ends the game if you can't defend yourself. So it's just a stupid part of the game. Earth has reached its industry maximum. Oh, okay. Let's build some bases on Earth. I should build one more space colony ship, and then next I'm going to make radiated colony ships. And let's move some population to these planets. Bro, why is this so slow, this planet? Esper. Planet can only hold 10 people, but that's fine. This is one of my most outskirt planets, so let's put a little bit more into this. There you go. Oh, nice, another artifact planet. I'm gonna call this one Arty. Oh, and it found radiated environment on it? That's cool. So I don't even need to research that anymore. I'm gonna stop building this ship. I think I'm ready to build my next type of colony ship. This is radiated? Okay, perfect. So let's design another colony ship. Let's put radiated. So we can get reserve tanks this time and sublight drives. Build. Sure, let's scrap this bullshit. So you can only have 6 ship types at a time. And we will build this ship. This already has 2 bases on it. This is a good planet. 2 bases, full population, 500 research points. Yep, it has all its factories and everything. You put some bases here. Alright, we'll let you refit for now. But I do want... Okay. That was an old school colony ship. So some of these are, yep, okay, so we'll go here. One of these is a rich radiated, oh no, we'll go here. Problem is I have no way of defending this if I take it. Guess I need to send another colony ship down there. See, so I just colonized that radiated planet over here. If somebody takes that planet, then they'd have the tech. They'd automatically get the tech on colonizing radiated planets. This is a good one. I gotta send people here somehow. So what are we working on? Planetology, yep, soil enrichment is good. Fusion drives, I'll take it. Enduralite armor, I'll take it. Reduces factory construction costs of 6 BC each, which makes it a lot easier to build factories on new planets, or planets that are expanding. And this is combat armor. We'll go with this. This converts hostile planets to standard minimal environments, normalizing population growth and all others. So this is really good too. So we're gonna go with that. Yep. Why are you just in orbit here, bro? Let's slow that down a little. % the standard growth rate. Great. So I've essentially colonized everything. I do want to colonize this radiated planet down here. So I do want to try to ally myself with the humans or the Borathi, but generally when you do that, they pull you into some war they're having with another race. But let's see, so I got every planet here except for this. Okay, that's mine too. I'm about to get this one. I might get this one. What is this? Yep, we gotta get that one next. And you see how, let's get back to that. You see how this yellow and purple are toppled on each other like that on my planet? They're both sitting here, and they're not fighting. That means they're allies. So let's take a look at that. Yellow is the Borathis. I like these guys. And purple are these guys. So let's talk to them. I have a non-aggression pact with the yellow guys. I'm not worried about them hurting this planet. Alright, cool. So let's give them a little bit of money here. Let's see if they declined. That's fine. As the thing, they might actually destroy my troops trying to land here. But let's see what happens. So this is uninhabitable. What is this one? Also uninhabitable. And this one I want to colonize next. cool. The other problem is, if you look at this map, these are all new colonies. Their population's very low. It's going to take a while for them to grow unless I start migrating people here. So let's look at this one. See, this has a population of 2. Easily fixable. It can only hold a maximum of 10. So this has a population maximum of 25. Add like 15 would be good. I'm gonna transport people from this poor planet somewhere, so I'll probably go here. This could hold 20. Cool. And 2, 4. These purple people, what are the purple people? They're on all my planets, look at that. He's got these little ships on all my planets. I think it's time to start making some weapons here. Industrial Tech 6. See? They're bombing me. Who's bombing me? I think the purple people carries. Okay. I think there's a way to intimidate them. Give me my money. Alright, what do we got here? Colony ship. I think this is the planet we're going for, right? Yep. They bombed my one factory, like... See how we're doing here. Planetology. I think this is the last planetology thing I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna concentrate on tech for spaceships, because... Green. Where is green? Alright, whatever. So it looks like they just declared war on me. I don't know why. I don't see any other spaceships in my space. Races. Purple and white. Yeah, these guys keep freaking showing up here. Oh my god. Yeah, that's good. I was trying to send people, let's see. Let's send people here. Artie's good at 39. This is a larger planet. I need to send people here. need some people here too. Poor planets are good for just like sending people. Oh, I found Orion. So the planet, there's a master of Orion and the planet of Orion. Oh, like they're planning on attacking me, these bastards. The planet of Orion has a guardian on it and has a lot of tech, and you eventually have to take it over, but where was that? I think it was down here. Yeah, this is Orion. Alright, so the humans are going to attack me. They're red. I don't see too many red people in my thing. Planets. I am on Kita. Where's Kita? Let's transfer some money here. Yeah, and I really just gotta work on my tech here. Okay, I'm done with planetology. We got some weapons. Propulsion would be good. Force fields, we're gonna need some of this finally. Construction, industrial tech, I do want that. And some of this guy. Okay. 5,800 research points a year. Industrial good, we got that. So, this is just a little cheaper than industrial tech 6. It's not that important. Zortamian armor. And you got personal deflector shield. See, like they're bombing me. Colony ship 3. We're gonna stop building colony ships for now. What do we got here? It's colony. What is this? Radiated rich planet. Radiated shit. I want these. I gotta build a space fleet first before. So okay. So back to tech. I think we just got. Yeah, we don't need construction right now. I mean, we'll leave a little here. Because Zortamium armor can be used on spaceships as well. So, computers, not a big deal. Force field, okay. No need for that right now. Fusion drives, okay. Fusion bomb, okay. So these guys are just sitting on my planets, bombing them and shit. Even the... I thought these guys had a non-aggression pact with me and they bombed me. Let me try to ally with them. Okay. White and purple. Akari and Sakura. All these guys are allied. It doesn't have an ally. Alright, so let's see where we are. I don't really care for too much more weapons. Fusion drive isn't that important to me either. Titanium armor is probably worthwhile. This, I need other computers, and this is pointless. It's in the way, but I gotta get it out of the way. Yeah, they're not letting me build any bases here. I mean, any factories. Let me see if I could send people here. want a planetary shield just yet, because then you have to build that before you can build bases. "75 colonists, number 10. Okay, it has 2 bases. Okay, that's good. I don't really need any of these yet, but 9 parsecs. I don't need to go that far just yet. I'd rather have impulse drives. That's weird. That is really annoying. I don't know why the speakers are doing this. That was weird. All right. So for tech, I do want weapons. Propulsion I don't care for so much. Not right now. Deflector shields are good. Retaining armor's good. Okay. Oh, looks like they left my airspace. Okay, good. Let's save this game. These guys are still here, though, on this planet. Where are you going? These two are radiated rich planets that I want. Alright, so back to tech. Weapons we want, propulsion a little bit, planetology not right now, force fields, construction, and okay. Alright, here we go. Where are you going? You go to my planet. We have a non-aggression pact. You piece of shit. Alright. Who else is sending? Oh, they're both sending troops there. 44 and 55. What is the population here? Yeah, they want this because it's radiated. They're going to learn a lot of tech from me. How far off are you? 4 turns. 10 turns. I'm not worried about the 10 turn one. Let's see. Alright, we can make 1 base in 1 year. I also got to design a ship. Subblade is good enough. I'm going to be able to move class 3 during fighting. I built absolutely no shields and no computer classes. But, heavy ion cannon. Ion cannon. Heavy laser. I have no weapons either. I mean, these are like the default weapons you start with. Alright, let's leave it that. And none of these help either in combat. Let's just do a lot of these. Okay. First, build this guy. Scrap this. Alright, so Kita is getting a base soon enough. This will take 2 years to build. These guys are 4 years away. Let's see how strong this planet is. Same thing, let's build here. First. 2 years. Alright, so in 2 years I will send these ships. And this allows the ships to come as soon as they're built. Alright, so we scared off that one ship. I definitely don't want that. So it has one base and 2 ships. Hopefully we could destroy this guy. This next time you make 1 more year. Okay. What about you? 1 more year. That's not worth it. Can you make another base? Yes, you can. Transfer. There's the thing, right? Because I'd rather terraform this planet and build more factories every year than have to spend money on bases like this, you know? Perfect. Zortim armor right in time. And we'll do automated repair system. And I want to send people here. It gives us the best chances of fighting. Alright, I don't want any more oh, I guess I could afford 1 more ship from you. How many ships I got here? 3? No. How's 3rd looking? You could build this ship pretty quick too, probably, right? Nah. Well, actually, planets. What is this? 3rd? Transfer to 3rd. Let's transfer you some money. Yeah, 1 year. Okay, perfect. And relocate here. Accept. I think that's everything that we could do. Hopefully it'll transfer. Yep. Barathi transport attempts to land on Kita were all destroyed. So 2 years here. For another ship. I don't want any more of these ships. And what's up with you? 1 year. Okay, 1 year is good. Actually, you know what? You got 3 bases here. Let's start. Yeah, continue with this. I don't see any other ships around here. Where are you going? Where's this purple one going? Oh, okay, that's him. Where are you going? Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand. Sometimes in these remakes of this game, because I don't think this is the actual original, I'm playing it online. Sometimes they're just weird, you know? Like, in the original game, people didn't just declare war on you for no reason. So I always find that a little weird. Races war. War. Okay. What's funny is these two aren't even the ones attacking me. It's the purple and yellow, this non-aggression guy that's attacking me. So after this, what is this? 5 turns. After this comes here and hopefully I destroy it, I'm going to send this here with a colony ship and take that rich radiated planet next. Reading has been trying to... Okay. See, there's still a plus here, so I could still terraform it to add more people, even though it's telling me it's done with its environmental stuff. Alright, so the other thing I want to do is go to tech. I forgot to do this before. I do not want a planetary shield just yet. Once you have a planetary shield, if like a planet is under attack or gonna be attacked, you notice it's gonna be attacked and you want to build missile bases, you have to build the shield first before it lets you build bases, and that just slows you down. And I'm just not ready for that. I'd rather put bases on all my planets than start acquiring planetary shields. Alright, computer is good. Construction is good. Oh, we'll get to this in a little bit. Propulsion, I do want a little bit of propulsion, and weapons I have almost no weapons. Let's do a wellness check on some of these planets. Yeah, like why are you doing research? Alright, yeah, that works. We don't need that many bases here. Already on bases, that's good. Alright. That's crazy. Alright. Just put a lot in. See, and I gotta lose all these research points to defend against this. Yeah, defend this poor planet for a bit. How long are you gonna take? 5 turns? Okay. At least they're still moving slow, these ships, you know? Is Tyr my planet? I don't know. Let's just keep doing this, buddy. Alright, let's see if Tier is my planet. Nope. Yeah, that's a pretty big fleet for this early in the game. I saw ships moving over here too. It looks like they're sending ships this way to Raiden. What the hell is Raiden? Alright. And early in the game, a lot of these ships aren't even equipped to deal with missile bases, so planets transfer to Raiden. Hopefully they can build more missile bases with this money. Yep, okay, 2 a year is good. Let's see if these ships land, these troops land here, or if they get destroyed. Oh, this guy is bombing my freaking... Oh my god. Oh my god. I've only done 17 damage to him out of 100. Alright, well, that's good. I was able to solve that one at least. Has been terraformed to a normal environmental, yada yada, okay. We're gonna go here. Man, if this one took out 2 bases. Alright, let's also do this. I guess we have no choice but to get planetary shields next. How far are you? 2 turns. And what is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's design a ship. Heavy fusion beam sounds good. Mass driver is good. Let's lower this. Fusion engines. Deuterium armor. Or at least we have level 4 here. I still don't have any missile defense. Hits the turn. We'll go with that. Okay. Now this is a better weapon. Name this one weak, because that's what it is. And a stronger planet here. 22. I only have 58 here, and I could have 85. I'm not gonna make it in time. At least he was able to kill some. Okay, okay. I guess he's not that weak. Yeah, look, they have 1 titanium combat armor. I think that's what you start with. They barely killed any of my guys. These guys plan on attacking me too. Yeah, so this is the older ship. I think it's the first. All right. Back to research we go, guys. That's 22 bases on it. What kind of ship does it have here? Okay, we'll let that build. Who's in terraform for all environment? Okay, that's good. I'm gonna take these 2 planets from them. See, there's a problem with putting a shield. I have no bases. Now I'm forced to build the shield before. God damn. Why the fuck would you destroy my colony? This is what it sounds like when thugs cry. I have to recolonize this planet.